You know, seeing that minigame demo of the Ekans catching all the Diglets just makes me really slightly annoyed. How does it make me really slightly annoyed? It makes me kind of annoyed that Ekans is not catchable in Pokemon Yellow version. Anyway, hi everybody, Skylar Stardrift here. Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Pokemon Stadium / Pokemon Yellow version. Last time, we trained up Clefairy and Dratini for the Petit Cup, and tonight, we've got even more grinding to do, I'm afraid. Once again, there will probably not be any progress whatsoever. We've got some grinding to do. If we do happen to finish the grinding, or get to, like, level 25 for each of my Pokemon, then I'm probably gonna not call it, but instead I'm going to see what I can, see what moves we can teach our Pokemon, so that we've got a game plan moving forward, as well as what levels we should be actually getting our Pokemon to for both the Petit Cup and the Petit Cup. Won't be teaching them any moves tonight, but we'll go from there. Hi Pre-Toaster, hi Dark Koopa Patrol, welcome on in. Let us get started then. Also, was just watching this Geodude suddenly use Fire Blast. Did not know that was a thing. Okay. Apparently Geodude can learn Fire Blast, sure. Right. I believe all of our Pokemon are in the party. So we should just be able to get straight into it. That's what we've been waiting for. People do tend to like the Pokemon streams a lot. Oh, oops, this is not... Skylar never knew that they could learn Fire Blast. Nope, no idea. Hang on, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Give me a sec, might look weird for a moment. That is that, and I can turn off that. Hey, there we go, that's better. We're still set for Spyro. Upland Grass type Pokemon. Yeah, very true. Right, who have we got up the lead? We've got Shrewisamd with an M, Charmander, Abra, and Garcelle. Don't question for right on learning stuff. Alright, so these are the Pokemon we've got to work with. I wonder. No, it didn't work, okay. So I have to be in battle for that to work. Darn. Okay, here we go. First patch of grass, straight into it. And that's not a bad start either. Eevee, you need to get to level 36, so I think we'll refocus the extra experience onto you. You can't paralyze me twice! Well, that's a good start, going for a crit straight away. Best friend with Acid. Luckily didn't use it. Shrewisamd grew to level 11. Wound up watching a video yesterday that apparently certain versions of Pokemon Stadium are slightly bugged. In that, in certain versions, if you use a space in your Pokemon's nickname, there are some interesting occurrences that occur, and it gets rid of the... Due to a bug in Stadium itself, it gets rid of the Pokemon's name. It's a very interesting bug, it's so weird. And it was also fixed in later versions. I had a quick check, and it looks like the cartridge that I am using for Stadium is actually the one with the glitch. I'm actually surprised that this is not a Revolution A or something like that, considering this was secondhand when I bought it. I don't know about my childhood copy, I didn't check. That's in the office somewhere. I should probably have a look just for the interest of having a look. Would be kind of funny if both of the versions of Stadium that I ended up getting had the same bug. Childhood copy is a glitch one. I'm pretty sure ours is as well, because we got it fairly soon after release, I'm pretty sure. Evie, can you stop being paralyzed for like 5 seconds? Thanks. Jeez. That was awful. It's like how, interestingly enough, with the childhood copy, we didn't end up using it for transferring our Pokemon. We had the... I'm not sure if they sold 2 versions, if they sold like a separate version that didn't have the transfer pack or not. But I know for a fact that we had the bigger box, which had the transfer pack inside it, and we never used it. The first time it was ever used was in, like, 2015 or something like that. 2015, 2016. I was trying to play Mickey's Speedway USA, and I looked into it and found out that one of the characters is actually unlockable by plugging in the Mickey Speedway USA for Game Boy into the transfer pack. So, the first game that was used with the transfer pack from my childhood wasn't even Pokemon. It was used over 10 years later, and it wasn't even a Pokemon game. Am I, like, super paralyzed or something like that? Because, good grief, I cannot fucking attack. Every single attack is just fail, 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 fail. How can one person toss this many coins and the coin comes up this many times on that specific side? Good grief, that was terrible. Alright, well... with Eevee not in fighting shape, let's spread them back to the Pokemon Center again. No many consoles to no Pokemon for me. Yeah, that's fair. We were only allowed to play video games on the weekends. That rule relaxed a bit as we got older. Largely because I just started playing Croc and Croc 2 on the family computer on the weekends. When I wasn't... on the weekdays, sorry. When I wasn't really supposed to. So eventually the rule was a bit more relaxed. Throughout high school, and instead of being every weekend, it was more like we knew how to get the consoles out, we knew how to set them up and everything else, so it was more just like, as long as you don't really have homework or assignments. Then I got my own PC like early on in my high school years, and that was in my own bedroom. So I was like, no one's stopping me from playing emulators. Alright, Eevee. And paralyzed again. It may not attack. It's never going to attack again. Sigh. Thank you. That's a big bite. Eevee just wants to get its 5 serves of vegetables for the day. By eating this plant. Oh, come on. Really? It did 1 damage. Hey, there we go. Confuse no more. There we go. Take you out. Oh, thank goodness for that. Thought Eevee was just going to start smacking itself with all the luck I'm having with Paralyze. Okay, another Bellsprout. Noms on enemies. My luck tonight with these Paralyze hits is ridiculous. I should go out and buy a lotto ticket, because clearly I'm going to win tonight. Once True Sand levels up and learns Slash, it should be able to hold its own. But it's got a long way to go before that. It doesn't get Slash until like level 18, 19, 20, something like that. I'm not sure. Ooh. Yawning already, I must be tired. Hey, there we go. Hmm. Grew to level 14. I mean, at least True Sand is certainly leveling up faster than Clefairy or Dratini. That's for bloody sure. Can you maybe not use acid? Hello there. Hi Mars, how you doing? Can you maybe not use acid? Thanks, that would be appreciated if you did not do that. Doing good. How's the goober? I'm doing well. We just be grinding here. Again. Back to the grind again. Back to the grind again. I think I mentioned this before. I think probably in a Pokemon Yellow version stream earlier. But we never got Dexter's Laboratory. It never aired here. I knew it was a thing because I got a comic of it in like a kid's magazine. But didn't really get it here. Not the show anyway. I believe we did get a lot of Cartoon Network shows, because I think that's what Dexter's Laboratory is, right? We did get a lot of Cartoon Network shows, but that was just one of them that we didn't get. If we did get it, I didn't pay much attention to it for one reason or another. Probably because it wasn't, like, Pokemon. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or One Piece. You know, the shows that I actually wanted and paid attention to. Gotta be honest, I was not a fan of Dragon Ball Z. Mind you, I wasn't really much of a fan of Digimon either. Alright, I'm poisoned. Lovely. Back in the day, I was not a fan of Digimon. These days, however, I would say I'm more of a fan of Digimon than I am of Pokemon. Though I must say Pokemon is starting to make a bit of a comeback for me. But it's mainly the old stuff. Like going back to... Not necessarily this far back. This game is rubbish. But towards like the DS era. It's like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver sort of era. That's definitely the era that I spent the most time in. And I've told the story at least 3 times now how I managed to get Pokemon Red version instead of buying Pokemon Yellow version, which is the one that I wanted. Yeah, this is going great. Oh, look, a 1 in 4 chance of actually making an attack. Finally fucking hits. Good grief. Gotta love Parafusion! Humph. Careful what you wish for, Pokemon Yellow version. I might use that in Stadium if you're not careful. Though I don't think I've got any Pokemon that can learn anything that would actually confuse the other team. Whatsoever. Unless I get lucky with a Confusion or a Psychic attack. That could do it. But I don't have anything like Confuse Ray or anything. And I don't think it's a TM in this generation, so... Confuse Ray, not a TM in Gen 1. Soft Boiled, TM in Gen 1 can only be used by Chansey. Because that's fair. At least I'm pretty sure Soft Boiled can only be used on Chansey. Let's see here. By leveling up, Chansey. By TM move tutor. Clefairy. Clefable. Chansey. Mew. Because of course Mew can learn it. I'm actually surprised that Chansey can. I wonder if it would make more sense for Kangaskhan to learn Soft Boiled as opposed to Clefairy. I don't know. Level 15 for Shrew Sand. Climbing up those levels pretty rapidly now. Once Eevee gets to level 36, we'll actually be sitting quite pretty. I can swap out to Mew and do the rest of the grinding. Because I don't think the rest of my main team is going to be high enough leveled to do any damage. I mean, I suppose I could get Snorlax out and drag Snorlax out here to do some work. And I could even still continue using Eevee if I wanted to. But I don't want them to become too over-leveled, if you know what I mean. Because that would be a problem. Because then I'd have to train everybody else up and I wouldn't have any Pokemon to use. Ah yes, Thank you for that huge round of indifference. Okay, go for the quick attack. That'll finish you off. Lovely. I have no idea what move I should get rid of for... I almost said double edge. I almost said toxic as well. For, focus energy on Eevee. Probably get rid of Growl. I need to decide what moves I am going to give Eevee, to be honest. Hey, Eevee grew to level 35. You've got one more level to go. Then you'll learn Focus Energy, and we are good for you. Alright. Trouble is, all my other Pokemon for my actual main team would actually be relatively weak, so it's like, well, I can't use them because they're not going to be any good against these wild Pokemon, because they're just not high enough leveled. So it's all slightly a problem. Another Venonat, alright. Okay. One thing that I have noticed is that these Pokemon don't seem to have any Grass-type moves whatsoever, so Sandshrew might actually be quite okay. Once it hits like level 18, level 20 or so. Once it learns Slash, Sandshrew should be fine in taking these out, thanks to its high attack stat. Because I did notice, as we were getting up to this point, that my Sandshrew / Sandslash was actually quite a glass cannon. And it was one hell of a cannon, for sure. Only slightly on the glass side, so... With enough levels, it should be alright, I reckon. Might even be able to start switch training using Sandshrew once Eevee levels up to level 26. Won't that be something? That'd be quite funny using Sandshrew to level up another Pokemon, when Sandshrew itself is not even a strong level. Though I'd still have to be somewhat careful, like if I run into a level 30... Weeping Bell or level 32 Pidgeotto or whatever, I might end up in trouble, so... Or a level 30 Gloom. Not that it knows any attacks that would actually affect me, but still. Having fun using that sleep powder? Doesn't seem to be working out for you. Because I'm already paralyzed, that's why it's not working out for you. Almost positive Sandshrew could take out a Venonat. Venonat's not particularly good on its stats, I don't think. Oh, of course you disabled the move that I was trying to use. You had a 1 in 4 shot of that happening, and of course, because this is Generation 1, you pulled off the 1 in 4 shot. I wonder if it's possible for Disable to work on all 4 of your moves, completely crippling you entirely. Because I think we've seen it work twice. Or up to twice, but I don't think we've seen it work like 3 or 4 times. But the possibility of that happening must be extremely low. Hey! There it is. There's the slash move. Nice. So Sandshrew can take out a Venonat quite comfortably. Also, I just hit my knee, and it really stings. I didn't even bump it that hard. Normally, if I bump my desk like that in the stream, you normally hear it. And it's quite a hefty bump. I did not bump myself that hard at all. I just hit my knee in just the right sensitive spot. Ow. Right, I'm still 10 levels lower than you, so I'm probably... yeah, I think I'm still gonna do switch training. Probably until, like, Sandshrew is around level 20, then it might be able to take on these Oddishes without too much trouble. It was already there. It was already doing a quite hefty damage to that Venonat, so... Alright. AV, get out here. Please do not use acid. Sigh. Oh, and of course you got the crit. And of course I'm fully paralyzed. And of course you got the sleep roll. We're gonna do this song and dance now, are we? Hey, there we go, there's another attack. About time. Bye-bye! Take that. Excellent. Take a re-heal. Not entirely sure if we'll get the team leveled up to level 25 tonight. I'm hoping we do, but anything's possible. We do have the other 4 team members in my party because Clefairy and Dratini are already done. God, I'm yawning a lot tonight. Must be very tired. I don't feel very tired. I mean, I'm sleepy, but I wouldn't say I'm tired. Take that. Have another one. Oh no, not paralyzed. It'll only prevent me from getting put to sleep or poisoned. Hey, there we go, there's an attack. Hey, Evie got a crit! Nice. True Stam's grew to level 18. Which is quite good. I want to check Eevee, but I also don't want to check Eevee. I'm almost scared to check Eevee's experience points he healed at the moment. Sonic failed, that's good. Poison powder won't affect me, and bite. Critical hit, down you go. Now give me a sec to need to look something up real quick. Nope, that's not what I want. Bite, focus, energy, and growl. What do I decide on here? Thunderwave, Thunderbolt, Double Kick, Rest slash Pin Missile. I'm going Focus Energy, Thunderwave, Thunderbolt, Double Kick slash Pin Missile, or Rest. The only problem is Jolteon will not learn Pin Missile. Because it is not a TM or anything like that, and it learns it at the same level that Eevee learns Focus Energy, and I'd rather have the Focus Energy. but I've also missed double kick too. So I would have to teach it something else. There are other options, I suppose. Hi, Yadasu, welcome on in. There are other options, I suppose, like I could teach it body slam or something. Which would probably be better than double kick. Double kick just has more type coverage because it's a fighting type move. I don't know, we'll think about it when we get there. When we get to that far. On the flip side too, I could always trade it to red and evolve it, well not evolve it, but level it up in red. Because it learns a different moveset in Pokemon Red version compared to Pokemon Yellow version. And it learns the moves, both moves, Pin Missile and Double Kick later in red, blue, and green than it does in yellow. You know, I wonder if Stadium cartridges can actually read Pokemon Green version. Like, for example, if my PAL version Pokemon Stadium could load a Pokemon Green version. That'd be interesting to find out. Because I have no idea. I forget which countries Pokemon Green released in. I know it was Japan, where it replaced blue version, because we got red and blue. But Japan got green, and I think somewhere else also got green version too. I'm not sure where. But another place also got green version. Like I said, I just wonder if that would actually load up on a PAL region copy of Pokemon Stadium or not. I wonder if anyone's tested that. Probably have. Good grief, man. Stop yawning. If you keep this up, I'm gonna have to end the stream early. I must be getting bored or something. Alright. Bite. Quick attack, and we're done. In stream, no. Shiny Who this morning, by the way, after a million eggs. Well, at least you got it. That's how I felt with the Dratini in Crystal version that I never got. You're going to run away from me, aren't you? Let me guess. Played about his next bugs usually hatch. Also think it'll be easy. Well, with any luck it will be. Ooh, that was a crit. Bye! Of course. You go into the red, and that's when you pull the whirlwind on me. Frickin' great. Okay, it's only going for the quick attacks. I'm gonna need to hit it 3 times to knock it out. And never mind! Eevee was fully paralyzed, and that was a whirlwind and gone. I think after the next fight I should probably heal. Going back to Digimon watching. And I was fully paralyzed. Lovely. Season 1 and 2. So you should be up to Digimon Tamers then, right? Digimon Tamers is really good. Not biased or anything. Nope. Not at all. Last year, yeah. Yeah. Digimon Frontier is also pretty good. That's like the 4th season. First 2 seasons are pretty good too. I have not watched Digimon Data Squad or... what's the... I'm not sure what the one is with Shoutmon in it, I forget. And then there's also Digimon Ghost Game, I believe. That's just come out. Not sure if I'm missing any seasons, I probably am. Level 19! And immediately poisoned, lovely. I think what we'll do is we'll get Eevee to level 36. And then when that happens, that's when Sandshrew can start fighting. Because Sandshrew should be around level 21 by that point, I think. Level 20, level 21. Eevee is hit by poison. Poison powder. Hit with the bite attack. There we go. Very nice. Poison fused. Not sure if that's ever a thing. Ah. Bite is gone. I'm still confused, but I finally got the attack, so I had a max confusion then. Well, I suppose I would have had a max confusion if I had gotten confused one more turn. Right, I'm poisoned. Come on, where's one more Pokemon? Scratch it. I'll just fly back to Fuchsia City and heal again. That was annoying. Barely lasted a single fight before having to come back and heal. I think I'm starting the micro sleep. I need to be careful here. Maybe I should go and have a lay down or something. Though I did just eat, and if I lay down now, I will have a tummy rumble. Stomach does not particularly like me laying down immediately after food, despite how quickly I seem to digest it. I don't know, it always felt like my stomach was very, very quick on its digestions, to be honest. It just... I don't know why, it just is, or at least it feels that way. Would probably explain why I don't really put on a whole lot of weight, to be honest. Doctors were always telling me that I needed to bulk out more. That I should be eating more. And I'm like, I eat more than the rest of my family. When Mum cooked spaghetti bolognese, she used to heap it onto my plate. And the reason she used to heap it onto my plate so much was because I would eat more than Dad. I wouldn't say it was twice Dad's serving, but it was definitely Dad's serving plus. True Sam grew to level 20, which is really good. So yeah, we'll just go until Eevee gets to level 36, and then... Shurisan can start taking on other Pokemon whilst we level up another Pokemon. Not sure which one to go for next. Bolognese, yum. Yes, bag bug is my favorite meal. Hey, there's the level 36. Trying to learn focused energy, and there's the focused energy that we wanted. Yes, I would. Let's go with Growl. Perfect. Let's teach it to my shiny Eevee too. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do for it, so I figured I'd go with the focus energy. Now the question is, do I have a Thunderstone in my PC somewhere? It's a Gen 1 exclusive thing. Oh, really? Huh, did not know that. It does learn it fairly late, to be honest. I think it's also... Was it only in yellow or not? I'm not sure. I forget what I saw. No, that's not what I need. I need Skylar's PC. Do I have a Thunderstone? Probably not. HMs... Moonstone, Waterstone, Nugget, Rare Candy... No, I don't. How about in here? Do I have one in here? No, I do not. Okay. He doesn't get focused energy in Gen 2 and onwards. Huh. Well, you know. Alright. Celadon. Because I think it's time. I think it's... Let me check, actually. What moves does Eevee learn from level up? From Eevee... EV Gen 1. The next move it can learn is Takedown, which is a TM move. That is all it can learn. So... yeah, so Focus Energy is exclusive to Yellow version. Just to help you out there, Nyadasu, just in case. It learns it at level 36, but only in Yellow version, apparently. It does not learn it through TMs or anything like that, and does not learn it through Red, Green, or Blue. So that's very interesting. Alright. So, let's go ahead and buy a TM. Not a TM, a stone. I'm pretty sure the department store sells them. God, I really hope they do now. I'm pretty sure they do. That's the wrong staircase. Figured that was the guy who gave me counter. Thunderstone Gib. Okay, fly back over to Fuchsia City. Item... Thunder! Eevee! What? Eevee is evolving! You know, I've never found out, but I wonder if you cancel the evolution if you keep the stone or not. Eevee evolved into Jolteon! Trying to learn Pin Missile. So you can learn it. That's interesting. Alright. Let me see here. So you can learn Pin Missile. You can't learn Double Kick, it's too late for you. But the problem is Pin Missile is so weak, it's not even funny. I don't even know why it's recommended. Yeah, I suppose we can get rid of Sand Attack. For now. Yeah, let's get rid of Sand Attack. Teach it Pin Missile instead. Like I said, absolutely no freaking idea if this is actually going to be any good or not, but... right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a save. Quit out. Because it's just so much easier to navigate the PC when using this instead. Pokémon. Jolteon. Let's put you over there. So we have Guardian, we've got Starmie, and Night Drago. So they're the ones that I want to level up. Then we've got Gutter Exeg. When do you evolve? I thought you were... Ah, Leaf Stone. Got it. So, let's see here. When should I be evolving you? Leech Seed, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, but the problem is, I'm willing to bet Execute gets those moves really early, and for some reason my Execute has like no moves at all. Oh, okay. Leech Seed, Stun Spore, Poison Powder, Solar Beam. Alright. Psychic, Stun Spore, Double Edge / Explosion, and Rest. Double Edge also deals more damage to enemy Exeggutor than Psychic can. Wear down it forces its rest move more quickly. Pressuring other Exeggutor and chance into using the recovery moves lets you switch out to a teammate. Explosion can be run over Double Edge to let Exeggutor trade for a Pokemon on the opposing team and allow a teammate to switch in. Risky because Rhydon is common and takes little damage from it, and Explosion KOs Exeggutor when it hits a substitute in Stadium. Finally, Rest heals Exeggutor and wipes off paralysis and the speed loss that comes with it, keeping enemy Exeggutor, Alakazam, Rhydon, Jolteon, Snorlax, and others in check long term. Using Rest gives offensive threats like Starmie, Zapdos, and Snorlax an opportunity to switch in and apply pressure. Common lanes other Exeggutor, Chansey, and Snorlax, and Scout for substitute on Alakazam with Double Edge. Exeggutor should generally stick to the moves listed above, but it does have other options. Sleep Powder puts a opponent to sleep, but it's a shadow of its former self in Stadium. It cannot hit Pokemon behind a substitute. Sleep is limited to 0 to 3 turns, and Rest is counted under Sleep Cause, making it useless if one of the opponent's Pokemon is sleeping from Rest. Mega Drain hits Starmie, Slowbro, and Rhydon, while letting Exeggutor recover some HP in the process. Unfortunately, it is blocked by Substitute and does little damage to most other Pokemon. Egg Bomb is an alternative to Double Edge that never causes recoil damage, but it's held back by its shaky accuracy. Hyper Beam has a surprise factor and will KO chancey at 40%, but it's undesirable as Exeggutor will always have to recharge it after using it. Yeah. Okay. So Execute learns Stun Spore at level 32, so that's probably what we want to go for then. And we have Poison Powder, Solar Beam, and Sleep Powder after that. I feel like that's probably the way I want to go with Exeggutor. Using the Smogon list, which is Psychic, Stun Spore, Double Edge, Slash, Explosion, and Rest. So I'll probably go with Double Edge. So that I'm not bombing Exeggutor. Because I can just rest the Double Edge damage, so... That means getting Stun Spore, which is a level 32 requirement. Trouble is, Barrage does like nothing. So... probably not the best Pokemon to bring in. And everyone else is too underleveled, aside from Guardian and Laxnor. And I could just bring Mew in to take care of things. Because I feel as though my Execute is a bit too weak and would need to get to level 32 to be anywhere near decent in battling these wild Pokemon. And I want someone else to be on the team as a backup. So let's just go with Mew for now. Yeah. We'll roll with Mew. Because Mew's level up does not matter. And everyone else is around the levels that I would expect them to be at, whilst Execute is a little too low, Night Dragon was a little too low, and Staryu was a little too low. Everyone else is too low to be worthwhile using, so... What's interesting is that I can't, like, Execute doesn't learn anything decent outside of TMs until level 32. And, like, that's not even decent, to be fair. Like, that's not another attacking move. That's just a move that I want, so... But I can teach it TMs, because I can teach it, like, the Psychic TM and such, so it's not totally useless. It's just... I don't have the Psychic TM at the moment. Oh, you would poison me, wouldn't you? Alright, well, I'm gonna punch your face in. Like that. Stupid flower. I'll pound you. There we go. I mean, it shouldn't be too long before True Sand is able to hold its own. Might even see how it goes here. It does have Slash, so... I mean, that did half damage to that Oddish there. So that's not terrible. Not terrible at all. So maybe Shrew Sand might be the way to go. Okay, and that's you down. I'm gonna put True Sand there because that's where all my other Pokemon at the end of the party are going. Now, I had a list of moves that I wanted to teach Charmander. I forget what those moves are. I just know that none of them were Fire-type moves. Flamethrower is way too late, although I can't teach it the TM for Flamethrower. So what was I looking at here? Slash is too late. I was thinking something along the lines of like Dragon Rage, Dig. Dragon Rage, Dig. Perhaps Sword Stance, maybe? Dragon Rage, Dig, Sword Stance, and Body Slam, I suppose. Would probably be the way to go. Question is, where do I get TMO3 in Gen 1? Get it at Silphco. So I might even already have it. Dragon Rage, that was at the game corner, wasn't it? Yeah, thought so. 3,300 coins. Ugh. Dig. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think about it later. But none of the moves that Charmander will learn leveling up is anything that I want to teach it, so that's fine. At least at this point. Take that. Critical hit. Useless moves. They're not useless, it just takes them too long to get there, honestly. Critical hit again, because it's slash, so of course, that makes sense. Gradually doing less and less damage. I believe that is a thing in, at least in Gen 1, I know it is. Like, the more you use a move, the worse it gets. It's very much like Smash Brothers in that respect. If you spam a move, then it gets weaker over the progression of the battle. And I'm fairly certain that was it in full display there. Though I don't think I critted on the second or third hit. I'm already poisoned. You can't put me to sleep. You should resist that. That's what I thought. But the poison is probably gonna kill me. Took a risk. The risk paid off. Charmander grew to level 12. I feel like not running back to the Pokemon Center at this stage. He was hit by poison. Mega Punch! Kapow! He's kind of letting poor Sonic die. I mean, it saves a trip back to the Pokemon Center, honestly. I'm not too concerned. I suppose once Charmander gets to like level 20, then it could probably start holding its own as well. Sonic dead. At least it's not a Nuzlocke. Ugh. Thanks. I'll punch myself in the face, thank you. Ha! Confused no more. Have a Mega Punch in the eyeball. I'll punch you in the other eyeball. Just a regular punch this time. Charmander grew to level 23. Alright. Let's fly back to the Pokemon Center. Me took a bit more damage there than I was anticipating because it punched itself in the face. Like a moron. Or 13, not 20. Did I say 23? Oops. Thirteen's what I meant. Okay. Venonat again. game going to play Monday night yet? Nope, no idea. Still haven't thought about it. I'll have to decide over the weekend. All my decisions are usually made at like 4 p.m. Not even, sometimes it's more like 5 p.m. on the day of the stream. I'll figure something out. Play Skylar game. Really? Really? I've attacked you once. Finally, there we go. After all that, I didn't even get a high enough damage roll to kill you. Oh, and now I'm disabled no more, of course. Well, that could have gone better. Hello, Flyer. Welcome on in. Going well. How about yourself? Hope you're having a good day. Well, True Sam is nearly dead, so I suppose I'll guess we'll just be using Mew then. Here, have a Mega Punch. Like that. Does Mega Punch have a high critical hit rate, or is it just me? Oh my word, this guy. Hi Mino, welcome on in. Here, just waking up. Just getting started on your day, huh? This guy. This goober. Boss. Wow. I'm like, you mean? Yep, that guy. I'm gonna punch your face in, Bellsprout. And you're going to like it, because I told you to. And I'm gonna punch your other face in. Your other face. Sure. Apparently Bellsprout's got two faces now. I'm gonna punch one with one fist and one with the other fist. I like to think that Mew uses a different fist for each punch, so it's like pound with one punch, and then Mega Punch with its... Either it's offhand, because it might do more damage, or it's dominant hand, where it's just like, this is my really powerful hand, and just punches. It's also impressive for something with tiny little arms. The Bell just had second face. You can't put me to sleep, I'm already poisoned. So, aha. There's that acid attack. Finally gonna see what that damage does to Mew. Almost nothing! Okay, cool. Mew just sort of stared at it as Otis just threw up on it and was just like, excuse me, did you just throw up? You're going to run away because you always do. So there's no point in fighting you, but I'll try anyway because I never learn. Killed him last week. Yep, once. Here, have a Mega Punch. If I punch you really, 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 really hard, you won't move again. So I'll do it twice. Charmander grew to level 15. And learned Leer. Pokémon... Pidgeotto... Still think I should put Mew over to Crystal version, duplicate it, and send it back here. So that then I've got a Mew that I'm just using as a level up tank, so that it absorbs any extra levels that I want it to absorb. But I also have a Mew that I can use for a HM slave. I wonder if a duplicated Pokemon has the old trainer's data, so like the old trainer can, or the original trainer can nickname it, or if the new trainer can nickname it. I don't know. Not even by soon, try to evolve on you. It does. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I can't put the Everstone on it because this is Gen 1 and you can't equip items. So, also the Everstone didn't exist. New trainer can't nickname it. Okay. So it would count as the old trainer then, as he said. Gotcha. Interesting. You hit me with 2 confusions and dramatically reduced my health, and I am not about that. And then you fucking poisoned me. Lovely. Oh, come on! If that was a crit, that would have killed you. Humph. True Sam grew to level 21. There we go. 2 more damage. Go, go, go. Kill Skylar. Yes, Shrew Sam, do more damage. Get some more crits, please. You used Slash 3 times in that battle and you critted once. What the fuck? That should be 2 out of 3 times, at least. Ideally, it would be a 3 out of 3. In which case, it would probably be more like a 2 out of 2. Why are you not critting with that move? Come on, crit with it. Thank you! There you go. See what happens when you crit with Slash? Good things happen. Buzzsprout loves you, said don't hurt me. Too late, I killed him. Oh, hey, look, another one. I'll kill that one too. I'm so nice. Now the question is, am I going to be able to take out the Bellsprout beforehand? Oops. Scratch, not Slash. There's the crit. I was gonna say, if it uses Acid, I'm going to die. If it doesn't use Acid, I'll win. Charmander grew to level 16, so it's gonna start evolving. No. True Sam's fainted, so it's on to Mew now. That's fine by me. Suppose Abra's probably going to be the toughest one to level up. Come to think of it. See, Shrew Sam, Mew's gonna teach you how to use a critical hit move. Pay attention. Ideally, I'd like to get everyone up to level 25 tonight, but I'm not sure if that is actually going to happen. I mean, it's already 9:16, and it doesn't even feel like I've been going for an hour and a half. But somehow or another, apparently I have. Time flies when you're grinding in a Pokemon game. Okay, where the hell are the Pokemon? It's physically impossible for me to have killed everything in this patch of grass. Where are you all? We took so long the song looped. Hello, where are you? Thank you. There we go. Sleep powder. That sucks. Oops. Play the Poke Flute, get the free restore. Poison powder. Bother. Why can't you hit me with Stun Spore instead? I like Stun Spore better. Why does it gotta be poison powder? Oh, now you use Stun Spore, you jerk! Yeah, take that. Ooh, a Gloom. This'll be worth a bit. Mega Punch! Sleep powder, nice try. I'm already poisoned. That's not gonna affect me. Don't think Power was gonna kill it, so I went for the Mega Punch. Charmander grew to level 17. Charmander is trying to evolve again. No, it's not. Crimson, thank you for the resub for 2 months. Nice. It's only 2 months? What is wrong with me? Thank you so much for the subscription, Crimson. Also, welcome on in. Wow, that's the first Mega Punch I've missed tonight. That guy, wow. Oh my word, this guy. Sleep powder, nope. There we go. Alright, I need to go heal. That's a heal point, if I ever saw one. Phew. still find it funny how we're going to use this Charmander and we're not even going to teach it a fire-type move. No idea how good it'll be. I'm hoping it's going to be a decent physical attacker when I give it the Sword Stance TM. I wonder if... I'm not sure if Sandslash can learn that either, but or Sandshrew rather. But that would be really good on Sandshrew as well. If I could teach those two Sword Stance, then thanks to Slash on Sandshrew, it'll just KO just about everything it comes across. At least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Nope, I want Slash. That's not a crit. And I'm already poisoned. Lovely. That's also not a crit. You know, you're not exactly instilling confidence here, Shrew-Sand, about these critical hits on your Slash attack. You're telling me I shouldn't rely on them very much. I would have laughed so hard if you gotten a crit on that Scratch attack. That would have been funny. Oh god, it's that Crimson guy that makes my fiance look like a shit Unite player. Considering you both went down today, earlier in Crim's stream. Listen, you little shitlord. Hi. As far as I'm concerned, you were both as bad as each other today. You both dropped in ranks at around the same pace. Dragging each other down. Tut tut tut. You hope he's going to lose. Oh! Oh! Plot twist. Sure. Shrew-Sand, you should be able to take this out, right? 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 You can take out the Venonat, right? Right? There we go. Uh-oh. I said not if I have anything to say about that. Well, I'm confused no more, but unfortunately that leech life took a lot of health. Okay, time to get out of here. So I'm partly to blame. Guilty by association. I'm gonna punch your stupid eye out for that, Venonat. There. Charmander grew to level 18! Charmander is evolving again! No, it's not. Fair though, the people we were getting paired with were pretty bad. Shrew-Sand fainted. It was the game balancing your skill against theirs. It paired you up with bad players because it knew you were too overpowered. It had to cripple you in some way. Alright. I wouldn't go that far. Poison powder again? What is it with me getting poison powdered all of a sudden? Why can't I have a nice paralysis instead? I'm just increasing the amount of times I have to run back to the Pokemon Center. There. Hey, Mew grew to level 30. And learned Metronome. Cool. How's the grinding going? It's going faster than it was last week, that's for sure. I'm going to trade you and you. There we go. Because I'm just going to spam Mega Punch. So, it's going faster than it did last week because I was trying to grind Dratini and Clefairy, which have very slow EXP growth. So it's going significantly faster now. Like, in the last hour and 41 minutes, we bumped Sandshrew from, like, level 10 to level 21? Or level... It was, like, level 10... Between level 10 and level 15 to all the way up to level 21. Charmander from level 10 to level 18. So, definitely going significantly faster. We're trying to get everybody up to level 25. Outside of Mew and Pidgeotto, of course. They're just here because I needed strong Pokemon to switch to. I was using Eevee, but now Eevee is level 25... 25. Eevee is now level 36, where it learns Focus Energy, and it's now evolved into a Jolteon, and that's pretty on par with where my team should be, around the low level 30s-ish. So, I've had to stop using it for now. So we've just gone back to Mew and Pidgeotto again. I had high hopes that Sandshrew was going to be able to hold its own, but it's actually not doing such a great job. Like, when it got to level 20, I thought, oh yeah, it should be fine, because it's got Slash, and it's not actually holding its own, it's doing terribly. Amazingly, it held its own at level 18, and I thought, oh yeah, that'll be great then. And now it's just not getting the crits. At all. On Slash, it should be critting. Mew is critting more with its Mega Punches. Though I'm not sure if Sandshrew has a higher... If Slash has a higher crit chance than Mega Punch, not sure. Sandshrew wasn't great before Sandslash, to be fair, so I'm not surprised. I mean, honestly, when I was leveling it up, just for the sake of having a Pokemon to feed EXP to, it was actually doing pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Had good defense, had good offense with Scratch. And then once it learned Slash, oh my goodness, I was tearing things up. I'll just pound you. Like that. Charmander grew to level 19. Charmander is evolving! No, it's not! Alright, I will go heal... so that I don't get into a sticky situation with Pidgeotto. And I'm hoping that once Charmander gets to like level 21, level 22, it should be able to hold its own against these Pokemon as well, because most of them, aside from Pidgeotto, everything that we find here seems to be grass types. Grass or bug types. So, Charmander should, even though Amber's pretty weak, it should be able to hold its own somewhat decently. Then we can start raising up Abra and Garcelle instead. somewhat decently famous last words. Look, these Pokemon have been giving me a bit of a nightmare. I picked the wrong route to grind on, honestly. I picked the place that we had gotten to with the highest leveled Pokemon, and I'm still not sure if that was a smart move. Because it's all status moves. It's all status moves, and then they hit with Acid, and Acid actually does a decent amount of damage. And no matter what I do, I can't kill Pidgeotto in time. I've killed it successfully twice in the past 2 streams before it just whirlwinded me away. Most of base form mons too, which doesn't yield much XP. Yeah. There is Weepinbell, Pidgeotto, if you can kill it, and Gloom. I think I just realized that I know what it is, why True Sand is not dealing crit damage with Slash very often, and it's because it is slower than the opponent. I believe that's how it works in Gen 1. Based on speed in these games, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why it's not critting nearly as much. So I wonder how it's going to go with Stadium then. Must have been a speed tie considering I got 2 crits there. I'm actually kind of surprised on Sandshrews' speed. You'd actually think it would be somewhat speedier than it is. Based on the fact that it's supposed to be able to roll into a little ball and roll around. Though I suppose outside of rollout, that's not really useful, is it? I suppose it can't really roll out into a scratch. Or a slash attack or something. You keep using your different powders, because I'm just going to keep attacking you. You would, wouldn't you, you rotten little sod? Well, that was not fair. Here, I'm gonna poke your stupid little eye out. Like that. Humph. Not impressed. Of all the times you didn't need to use acid, you used acid. You're going to run away unless Mew can crit you a few times. Someone woke up and chose violence. Maybe. Just maybe. I saw the W and I thought that was Whirlwind, and I was going to complain. Fuck's sake, Mew. Now you get the crit! On the pound! When you didn't need to. God damn it. Cool. Probably do like 1 or 2 more battles before I have to go heal, I suppose. Now, I'm curious. You're only a level 24. An Amber's not a very strong move. And I'm only a level 20, but how much damage is this gonna do? No, it actually wasn't terrible. Charmander, I have some really high hopes for you after that. You better not fucking let me down, buddy. This is a threat. I will cut you from the team if you start letting me down. That's fine. Lol mood. Mega Punch! Like that. Like that. Hey, there's a crit. That is the wrong Pokemon Center. Well, I suppose since I'm here, I may as well just heal my Pokemon here. One click too few. Going on an adventure. Right. Back to the grind again. Back to the grind again. I have no idea how that goes. Hello, Venonat. I'm gonna burn you. We're back on the grind again. Oh, we're back on the grind again. Well, that was poopy. Not of this much energy. It's only 10 AM. And you're at work. You shouldn't have any energy at all. What a horrible thing to say. Right? Do you have a double shot of coffee or something this morning? I should be dead. Right, well, lesson learned. Don't count on the scratch. Charmander grew to level 21! And said it was going to evolve! And I said, no you're not. And Charmander judged me in Zard like my Charizard figures that I've got over there on the shelf. Oh fuck, they're both judging me now. One coffee, but for some reason it feels like I got an actual good night's sleep for once in a year. That's why you got so much energy. Now, how much damage am I gonna do to you? About a quarter, that's not terrible. As long as you don't use acid, I should be okay. Cream used coffee, it's super effective. Sorry, I had to. That's fair, that's completely funny. I'm actually getting shit done at work as well. I'm as well as vibing here. That is unusual. Enjoy it whilst it lasts, because clearly it's a very uncommon occurrence. Make the most of it. Hey man, I'm scared. Alright, there we go. Hey, Tree Sam, good level 22. No, you don't. You can't evolve either. Sorry. That would be against the rules. Of the tournament. The rules of the tournament. It's not the rules of the run or anything. That's a crit, so it looks like Shrew Sand might be outspeeding the Bellsprouts now. Might be. Okay, fine, I'll take out the Pokeflute again. Boy, you really like the sound of the Pokeflute, don't you? Thank you! Use something else for a change. Good grief. And the only problem with that, though, was now that you've slowed Shrew Sam down, it won't be getting the crits anymore. Swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Desex! Coming in with the raid. How's it going, everybody? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Skylar Stardrift. My Charmander was about to die. I'm a variety streamer, and tonight we are playing some Pokemon Stadium / Pokemon Yellow version, specifically Pokemon Yellow version. We are playing to grind a bit, basically. We're just trying to get the levels up for the Petit Cup on the team here. Desex, what were you up to tonight? What were you playing? Hope you're doing well, my dude. Ugh, power fusion, right. Although I did shake it off, so it's fine. There. Finally. Oh yeah, Charmander was down to 1 HP. Forgot about that. Whoops. Dead. Shout out the Pac-Man World Remake. It's great so far. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that tweet earlier that you made about it. That is going well. I've been meaning to have a look at that. Pac-Man World seems like a game that I'd be interested in. I should try it. Since they did the remake, I should probably give that a go. Oh, hi, Garsley. You're not Charmander. Because Charmander died. There goes my memory again. Heard of that one. Looked fun. Yeah, I remember looking up the Pac-Man World game before, like, ages before the remake. I was like, huh, this is interesting. Enjoyed a lot, to be honest. I mean, we all know here that I'm a 2D, 3D platformer guy, so... Definitely need to take a look at it. Well, that was a little bit overzealous, wasn't it, Mew? Just a wee bit. Maybe Charmander is... I mean, you're not wrong. God, that's canon now. Can only send out Garcel when Charmander dies. Hi, Dishonant. Welcome on in. I didn't even realize what I was fighting. I'm surprised you stayed in the fight and didn't whirlwind my ass away. So Des, if you're still around, was that your first time playing Pac-Man World in general, or was it like, have you played the original version before? Well, in my house, my Scarlet 2024. It's like a really big fart. I'm tearing up from that. Pidgeotto doesn't flap its wings, it just lets out a ripper of a fart. Maybe Gribma should learn Whirlwind. Played the sequel on the GameCube, but never the original. Oh, okay. I've heard good things about Pac-Man World 2 as well. Is there a Pac-Man World 3, or did they stop at 2? I forget. I'm not sure about that. And then there was like a... I'm not sure if it... No, I'm not sure of. I think they stopped at 2. Let's give that a quick Google, eh? I'm curious now. Pac-Man World 3 was a thing that actually does exist. Huh. Released for PlayStation 2, GameCube, Windows, Xbox, PSP, and Nintendo DS. So there you go, there was a third one. There's also the Mrs. Pac-Man Maze Madness game. I think that's a spin-off. Oh, okay. Also features a speaking Pac-Man for the first time ever outside of the cartoon series. Oh boy. I am moderately curious too, because I know that there was a... What was it called? It was... I know that they made a game... Oh, neat. Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought I've heard about a Pac-Man World 3, but yeah. Pack Attack, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures, Pack in Time, I've got that one. Pac-Man World, Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness. Yeah, that was on PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and Dreamcast, that's interesting. Pac-Man Adventures in Time. Ms. Pac-Man Quest for the Golden Maze, Pac-Man All-Stars, Pac-Man Fever, Pac-Man World 2, Pac-Man Versus, Pac-Pix, Pac-Man Pinball Advance, Pac-and-Roll, Pac-Man World 3, Pac-Man World... Excuse me? Pac-Man World Rally? The fuck? They made a racer? PlayStation 2, PlayStation Portable, GameCube, and Windows. So they made a racer based off of Pac-Man World by the sounds of it. Apparently the game was released in Europe, but it was simply called Pac-Man Rally. So it wasn't called Pac-Man World Rally. I have never seen that. Ever. Interesting. This Pac-Man Maze Madness was apparently on all sorts of things, as I'm finding out. I remember the GBA version being fun. We've just stopped grinding for a moment to look at Pac-Man stuff, because now I'm interested. That's the one my sister has, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, the video game. I'm not sure if it... Like, I didn't really see her play it much. But it almost somewhat kinda looked like a Pac-Man World game, but I'm not sure. Then you've got Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2, Pac-Man 256, Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle, a 64-player Battle Royale game releasing first on Stadia. Game was shut down alongside the closure of the Stadia platform. An updated version of the game called Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. That's a mouthful. Pac-Man 99 and Pac-Man World Repack. It's been ages since I last played any semblance of a Pac-Man game. Yeah, same for me. Remember the TV show? I only saw Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures, but I didn't see a lot of it. I do remember the theme song. The theme song was pretty good. I quite enjoyed the theme song. That was alright. Last time I played anything Pac-Man related was actually in VR chat, funny enough. Sorry for the wait, Pidgeotto. Allow me to punch you in the face. The opening was catchy. My Garcel grew to level 19. Same. Played OG Pac-Man, but that's about it for years. Yeah. Alright, the Nintendo Direct is happening soon. Oh, fuck, yeah, that's tonight, isn't it? I never did find out what the time is for me proper. Because the problem is, when Nintendo Australia makes a tweet, they always give the time for the Eastern States. The problem is, the Eastern States right now are in Daylight Savings Time. So it's an extra hour. Believe it's in 5 minutes. Really? Well, I've got a choice. I could either stop streaming, or I could just keep grinding, and then I'll watch it later. Let me double check. Yeah, usually they're around 11 o'clock for me, but it might be earlier, I'm not sure. stream it. I'm not sure that's such a good idea. Largely because I'm not really set up for it. I don't really have anything set to my browsers, so on OBS, it would take me a minute to figure everything out. I don't usually stream Nintendo Directs. Also gotta worry about music being a problem. It's never been an issue for me. That's fair. Charmander, let's see how you go against a Bellsprout. Gotta bounce for now, but have a great stream. Alright, no worries, Desex. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Ends in 4 minutes. Thank you so much for the raid, Deshex. You have a good night, or day. I'm not really sure which way you're flip-flopping. I think it's usually you're going to bed, so have a good night. And we will talk to you later. It sounds like I've got another game to check out in Pac-Man World Repack. Charmander grew to level 22. And it wants to learn a Rage. How does Rage work in Gen 1? Because I thought that was friendship-based. No, that's Frustration I'm thinking of. I'm always thinking of Frustration when I think of Rage. I always forget how Rage works. Let me have a look. I scrolled right past what it does and went to the Pokemon that could learn it. Rage deals damage and it will not be possible for the player to do anything other than let the user continue to use Rage, and it will not stop using Rage until it faints or the battle ends. Every time the user is damaged by an attack or is targeted by a disable, its Rage will build, causing its attack stat to increase by 1 stage. Being hit by a multi-hit move will raise the user's attack once for each hit. Rage will use 1 PP when selected, but not use any PP on subsequent turns. If Rage misses during the turn it is selected, its secondary effects will not activate. If Rage misses due to the 99.6 accuracy bug of 100% accuracy moves, when there are no other accuracy or evasion modifiers in effect, or in case said modifiers cancel each other out, its accuracy will be unaffected. However, if it misses due to an accuracy or evasion check, when its decision removing effect is active, the accuracy of Rage will subsequently become 0.4%. Duration of Rage will be paused but not disrupted by anything, including sleep, freeze, binding, flinching, or if the user hurts itself due to confusion. Rage will not attempt to increase the user's attack if it has reached a stage of +6, and will not successfully increase the user's attack if it has reached a value of 999. In Pokemon Stadium, Rage's accuracy does not drop when it misses. Disable causes Rage to build only when Disable hits. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm probably not going to keep it, but let's get rid of Leer, I suppose. Actually, come to think of it, I probably should have kept Leer and swapped it out with Growl. Oh well. Too late now. As for the Nintendo Direct, I'll watch it later. I'll watch that instead of going to bed! Alright. True Sound. Good choice. I mean, normally when, nuh-uh. Oh, bye. Bye! Pidgeotto farted on me again. Bye. Normally... Yep, great life choice right there. Normally when there's a Nintendo Direct, me and a friend usually stream it together and we watch it together. I'll wait until my lunch break in 2 hours. Yeah, that's fair. But since this is not a major Nintendo Direct, it's a partner showcase, they're not particularly interested. They'll just catch up on it later. So I was like, well, in that case, I'll either watch it myself or I'll just check the announcements later. So I have thought about doing like a live stream with a Nintendo Direct, but honestly, I would probably do that with a main Nintendo Direct, and yeah, I'm not too sure about my about if my friend would be willing to do that. I'll stream the Pokemon Direct next week for Pokemon Day. Crimson, are you gonna take the day off? Maybe. Oh, you disabled my slash. What time is the Pokemon? That's a stupid question. Why did I even ask that? I'll need to find out what time the Pokemon Direct is. If you're up for it, I could do a call. We could stream it together. Do it on your stream, though. You know more about Pokemon than I do. I just played the fucking games, man. This time on Tuesday next week. Alright. We'll see. Or Tuesday? That's Spyro Day. I can't interrupt Spyro Day. Why do these things gotta happen? Lines up so poorly with Spyro Day. Stream it after Spyro, Skylar. Depends on what time it is, though. Like, if it's 10 o'clock again, then I would prefer to just keep playing Spyro. Well, that went poorly. Let me double check. Like, if it's in an hour from now, then sure, maybe. And if it's any later, then absolutely. But if it's gonna be around this time, then I will probably just keep playing Spyro. Honestly. Because Spyro is a big whole thing, and I want to keep it that way. So... Ugh, damn. Alright. I'll have a think, but I'll probably just want to keep playing Spyro, to be honest. I don't want to interrupt the Spyro streams, because, like I said, they're a whole thing. So... Oh well. Like I said, I'll have a bit more of a think about it, but... It would be fun if only they weren't doing it on the Tuesday, but I suppose that is Pokemon Day. Let's play Spyro and vibe in the VC. I mean, I'll be streaming though, that's the problem. I'll be streaming the Spyro game, so I won't be watching the Direct at all. Is what I'm saying. You grew to level 31. It's fine to vibe in the VC, but like I said, I will be streaming the Spyro. It's not just the fact that I will be playing Spyro, no, it's... I'm streaming the Spyros. So... Hi Gossel, how you doing? I'm not ready to go back to the Pokemon Center yet, so I figured I'd just keep going. Right, my mistake. All good, all good. I'm gonna punch your silly eyes out. How many times have I said that tonight? Specifically to Venonat. Who's poisoned? It must be Mew. Must be Mew who's poisoned. Garcelle can't get poisoned. Yeah, that looked like Mew's slot. Yep. Did not even notice you were poisoned there, Mew. Sorry about that. Now, are you going to be able to take out this Pidgeotto? Nope. Bye-bye. So close, yet so far. Well, in my ass way. Should also save, because it's been a hot minute since I did that, and let's not have any cartridge problems. God damn it, I can't think about that sentence without smiling stupidly. Whirlwind my ass away. In no other context would that fucking work. Poison powder. Remember that joke that went round on the internet where it was just like, say a Pokemon move and add in my pants? Whirlwind in my pants! It's just a fart! Oh my god, I do. I'm gonna start calling my farts that. Less expletive. Excuse me, I just have a whirlwind in my pants. Gets right up your ass, you know. Skylar, not safe for work since 2016. Charmander grew to level 23. Charmander must have liked my fart jokes. Sorry, my whirlwind jokes. 2016. I believe that was when I started. I checked... Air. I believe that was when I checked, when I was checking for the Spyro video. And I mentioned I mentioned how many years I've been doing content creation, so I was just like, what year is it? It's 2024, take 8 years from that, that's 2016, so... Also, Mars, you just showed up at the mention of fart jokes. Started in 2016, not bad, honestly. So I started in 2016, fun fact. Started in 2016 with Let's Plays over on YouTube, then moved to streaming, and then was kind of doing both. And I think it was around 2018 or so that I shifted fully away from shifted fully away from Let's Plays and went to streaming instead. And the reason I did was because I did not like the editing aspect. I found editing to be incredibly boring and very bothersome. I mean, that's just me. Similarly, I started in 2007, shifted to streaming in 2017. Yeah, you started a very long time ago. Wow. Because the trouble with making videos... I should probably make, like, a blog post about this at some point. The problem with making videos is... Especially... Well, not even just gameplay videos, but videos in general. But, like, this applied to me as gameplay videos, right? I would have to... Charmander, if you hit yourself in the face once, you are going to kill yourself. I just thought you'd like to know that. There we go. They are time consuming. Yeah, so with me, you would have to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes setting everything up, setting up all your equipment and stuff. Then you would have to spend about an hour to an hour and a half or so recording videos. Stopping and starting the recording at like 20 to 30 minute intervals, which is what I like to do for each episode. So that the episodes were separated from outside of one recording session. I remember correctly, the first time I streamed 2012. Oh, wow. And then you would have to take that footage, you would have to import it into Premiere Pro or whatever editing software you would use. You would spend the episode's current length, so say the episode you recorded was like 22 minutes, you would spend 22 minutes editing the episode, at least. Then you would have to go over that, and that would take approximately half the time, checking all of your edits. Then you would have to export it, which, for me and my laptops, took me about the same time as the episode, which was another 22 minutes. And then you had to upload it, which for me, on my crappy internet, took me half a fucking day, where I couldn't use the internet. So I just did it whilst I was at work and screwed the internet over for everyone else here. I mean, it's more that I don't like talking to a camera in the hopes that people will comment. Prefer that live interaction. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very fair reason. That's why a lot of people stream instead, too. For me, I'm okay with that. Like, for me, it was just the extra work involved when it came to making video. And that's the thing, right? Like, it all adds up, and eventually you realize that you played a game for 30 minutes, and then you spent 30 minutes editing it and 30 minutes exporting it. Whereas if you stream, you spend 5 minutes setting up. 5 to 10 minutes, I should say, really. Depending on whether or not I dilly-dally. And then you spend 5 hours, or however long you want to spend. I usually spend about 2 to 3 hours. It's usually about 2 to 3 hours, sometimes 4 for me. If I start on time, then it's usually about 3.5 to 4 hours playing the game. And then you just stop playing, and there's nothing else that you need to do outside of that. So, basically rewatching what you recorded. Yeah, for videos, yeah. It got to the stage where another reason why I stopped was it started feeling like a chore. I don't like doing chores in the fucking first place. So when editing started to become a chore, I found it incredibly unfun. Agreed, editing is a pain, yeah. Agreed. And I mean incredibly unfun, so... yeah. The good news is, like, is it 3 or 4 now? No, the 3 videos that I've released, and the 4 videos I have recorded, because I've got one more, and I finished editing it the other day. It's all exported, it's ready to go, I just gonna wait on uploading that for a bit longer. I've actually really enjoyed those videos. And the funny thing is, they're not Let's Plays. So maybe that was half the problem in the first place. But at the same time, I'm getting to the point where it is starting to wear thin. I will admit that. I will say it's getting to the stage where I'm starting to wear a bit thin on it. And I'm pretty sure even in this last video that I have got, that I will release eventually, like, I could feel myself starting to get a little bit more sloppy and inattentive on the edits. And it happened with the Pokémon video that I released last week as well. Which was in relation to this, by the way. But yeah, like, I towards the end of that video, I started feeling like my editing was... It wasn't getting sloppy as much as it was starting to get a little bit on the lazy side. Like, you can tell that my Steam had started to run low, and then it just kind of fell off a cliff. And it's kind of the same thing that happened in this video as well. I'm talking down about my own content, but yeah. At least to me, like, I noticed these things. So yeah. And now I've got the... oh god. Blame me there. That video had some issues with recording some stuff. Makes sense. Which one? Do you mean the Pokemon one or the Spyro one? Which one are you talking about? I think I had issues with both. I mean, I didn't really have too many issues with the Pokemon one. Honestly, I don't think there was too many issues. There was trying to record the Mickey Speedway USA footage where I had to play half the fucking game in order to unlock something. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes, we had to re-record that dance for that one. Yes. I forgot that I put the dance in there and we had so many issues with the dance. I was gonna go heal, but no, I won't. This is applying it to your VRC model too. Yeah, very true. Took a while to get that out. Just because we had so many issues. Oh well, it's no one's fault. It was just me not understanding Unity very well, I think. Unity is just a completely garbled mess for those who don't understand it. I suppose I should learn it a bit more. It would be nice to learn it a bit more, you know, so I can apply things to models and stuff like that. But I'm not sure exactly if my brain would be able to handle it. I think my brain's running low on energy. I mean, Yeah, my brain's definitely running low on energy when I say energy instead of memory. Maybe it's running out of RAM too. Alright, heal up. Need to eat more RAM. Reminds me, Skylar, what happened with those green screen pics you took in VR chat? So those ended up in the Pokemon video that I ended up posting on my YouTube channel. Links should be in the info panels below, I think, to the YouTube channel? Question mark? Pretty sure they're there. That went onto my main YouTube channels, that's where you'll find it. It was because I was... You know what? No, I'm not going to spoil it, because you haven't seen it. But the Pokemon video is in relation to Pokemon Stadium / Pokemon Yellow's playthrough that we're doing right now. And it all happened because I just so happened to be setting up for the stream. Don't worry about it. I'm surprised you got a crit there, Sandshrew. Considering. And another. All things considered, how the fuck did you get 3 crits in that fight? Pretty sure that Pidgeotto was moving faster than you. Hello, Oddish. I'm going to burn you. Oh no, not paralysis. I'm going to burn you. I'm going to burn you. Nah. Got there eventually. There's a Gloom. Mew. That's right, because you're way too high of a level to deal with. Thank you! I love being poisoned as soon as I switch in. There we go. Take that. So I should be able to get Charmander up to level 25 tonight. Maybe Sandshrew. Maybe. So even though this feels faster, it seems as though it's going to take just as long. Charmander is evolving. Maybe I should move Charmander out of the top spot and replace it with Garcel or something. Eh. I mean, doesn't matter what I do, I'm gonna be switch training regardless. So maybe Charmander should just stay out in the lead for now. Your luck on getting a confuse with confusion has been absolutely ridiculous tonight. And I'm not sure why. Usually that is such a low chance that I never see it happen on my team for the entire duration of the game. That is to say, when I'm attacking with it. Because of course the AI is going to get it. Why did I send out Sandshrew against you? You know what I nearly said there? I nearly turned around and said, "Oh no, a butt fart." Skylar, you dumb dummy, that's what a fucking fart is! Oh no, a butt fart. Give you a butt fart in a minute. As opposed to a mouth burp, I suppose. Or is that what a burp is? Is a burp just a mouth fart? What? All the stupid things. Can you maybe don't kill my Charmander? Never mind. Charmander, you should have won that fight. Not gonna lie. You'll be worth some decent experience points. Oh, why did I send out Sandshrew? Sandshrew like a level 23. This is not going to go well. Especially with Sandshrew being poisoned. I think that's a good time to get out of there. Oops. Let me try that again. Oh, he's poisoned too. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna punch your face in. Sleep powder. Ha! I'm already poisoned. So a little sleep powder won't work on me. There we go. Sandshrew grew to level 23. Let's go back and heal. So 2 more levels for Sandshrew and 1 more level for Charmander. And then we should be fine. Probably call it a night there, considering. How long it's taking me. I was a little hopeful that we would do this a little bit faster, but the EXP yield seems to have slowed down dramatically. But that's also because I'm sharing it again. Between Charmander and Sandshrew, and then usually Sandshrew is not holding itself up, so Mew has to go out, and it's slowing down considerably as a result. If I'd focused on one, then I probably would have had it done by now. Stun Spore, haha! Charmander dodged. Almost at level 25. Almost. Charmander should be able to hold its own a little bit better now. Just because of how high level it is. Even if Amber does stink. Bellsprout looks like me. Kind of, I suppose. Don't really see it. Who's poisoned? Is that my Charmander or... Has my mouth? You're going to run away. Unless I punch you in the face. Sand attack, great. Punch. There's another butt fart for you. What were we saying earlier? Something along a... What was the joke earlier? I forget. Well, in my ass away. That's what it was. There we go. You can't tell you're real Skylar. Classic getting your ass blown out of bed. Dark, you have no idea. Welcome to the stream. Stun Spore didn't affect me. Come on, Charmander. You're gonna die, Charmander. Rip. Hope you're doing well, Duck. Gossel, take the experience points. Shrew-Sand, get your ass out here and gain the experience points. Get the kill. Maybe been lurking for a while. All good, no worries. Take a slash attack. Critical hit, there we go. Alright, 510. I mean, Charmander's kind of dead right now, but still. It's the thought that counts. Shrew-Sand is still standing, so I will... 1 HP left, it's still good. Yeah, Shrew-Sand is still standing, so I'm gonna keep grinding up a bit more. It's just the extra experience points will just go to Garcel instead. Though by the end of this fight, I think True Sand will be hurting too much. I'll go one more. Should be able to squeeze one more in for Shrew. Maybe. Don't know why, but Shrew Sams really seems to struggle against the Venonats. Largely because they poison it, then they confuse it, and then... just, it all goes wrong for Sandshrew against a Venonat. Haven't seen another Venomoth tonight, actually, come to think of it. Gasol grew to level 21. Good to see Gasol getting up there too. Because Gasol started at level 18 tonight, so even Gasol's gotten a few levels. Skylar, enjoy killing his Pokemon. I'm making the most of my time. That's what it is. It's called being efficient. Normally I run right back to the Pokemon Center as soon as one of them died. Or as soon as one of them was getting close, but I'm just trying to be efficient here because the Pokemon Center is a mile and a half away. Takes time walking all the way back. Sunspore, nice try! It's a shame that I'm already poisoned. Over to Mew. Suppose too I need to figure out a strategy to get Dragon Rage, don't I? Whether I'm just gonna buy the Pokecoins or if I'm gonna buy the or if I should play the slots and try to get the Pokecoins. Yeah, alright. Clone it, TM. Not even sure if I have cloned it at this stage. Like, I definitely haven't in this playthrough, but, like, I'm not even sure if I grabbed it in the original playthrough, so... You can only get it at the Rocket Game Corner. So I'd have to obtain it once in order to clone it, that's the problem. Wonder how many Pokemon I've actually battled tonight. We watch Skylar play a slot machine. I mean, that could end up being the case, to be honest. Maybe. I mean, I've still got Pokemon to level up, clearly, so... You know, if only Mew is blown away, then what if I was just like... Hey Mew, I'll meet you at the Pokemon Center! And then I just sent out another Pokemon. It's only Mew that's getting blown away, it's not me. Though I suppose it's emphasized that if your Pokemon is being blown away, then you chase after it. Maybe that's how it happens. Bird back for more. It just wanted to see me suffer. It just wanted to see me get my hopes up in getting a large range of experience points, only to have it shattered as it used Whirlwind and ass blasted me across the plains. That was a sentence. That was indeed a sentence that left my mouth. Hey, there's a crit. Charmander just gained half of the experience points it needs. Unfortunately, those acids did an absolute number on it, and I don't think it'll be able to withstand another fight. I mean, you're welcome to try, Charmander, but we'll see how you go. Well, if you're gonna get a crit, and then you're going to get the free move... Yeah. There you go, level 25 for Charmander. Charmander's good to go. I mean, unless I just... Depending on what I do with my levels, Charmander is good to go anyway. Alright. Charmander swap out with... Abra. Still got like 20 minutes or so before I want to end, so I may as well just keep going. Any grinding we can do now is grinding that I don't have to do next week, so... I believe Abra only learns Teleport, but it does learn other moves through TMs, of course. But it only learns Teleport through level up. Critical hit! Sentry was poisoned. $974. And I suppose, too, we gotta level up Sandshrew. I would like Sandshrew to hit level 25. You know what? Let's go for Sandshrew hitting level 25. One's nothing, gotta give it TM, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, we'll level up Abra at the same time, but we'll level up Sandshrew to level 25. Eh. Surprised that critted. Considering it's based on speed. I mean, all the while you're just gonna continue using the poison powders and such on me. I may as well keep going. Because I might actually get the kill on you. Ah, there's the acid. Alright. But didn't do a lot of damage. Nice job, Shrew-Sand. Abra grew to level 16 from that. And is trying to evolve. No, you don't. True Sand is probably gonna struggle taking this thing out. Also, I didn't see how much experience points the, Gloom gave me. It was a Gloom, right? Poison powder, disabled no more, but I am confused. But that's fine. Fought through the confusion. I'm gonna say it gave me around like 200 experience points. So, got about like 600 more to go. Alright, well, Sandshrews not gonna be able to take you out, so off you go, Mew. See if you can actually beat it. Big T's back. And it's gone again. Thank you for dealing damage and being completely useless otherwise. Really appreciate that. Oddish. Sleep powder on Mew. Items. Pokeflute. I suppose I should go and heal too, because True Sand is hurt. Badly. Again. There's the poison powder. Okay. Punch you in the face, and we're done. Pokeflute is cheating. It's using your resources. Pokeflute is really cheating when you use rest. Then it's really freaking cheating. Just my absence, still here, just like it. That's fine, Crimson. All good, buddy. I understand fully that you're at work. There have been times where I have had to abruptly leave your stream. And by abruptly, I mean like someone comes up and I just have to slam the laptop shut. Like, I don't even get a chance to say goodbye. I just slam the fucking laptop shut. So, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I understand. All good. Wonder if that direct is finished by now. Probably has. It should have. It's 50 minutes into it, so... Why though? Late night peeking? No. It's because I have the laptop at work. Usually I'm in the office alone because everyone works from home except for me. I was never given that privilege because work hates me. But upon occasion when people do come up the stairs, I have to very quickly slam the laptop shut. Because the last thing I would want anyone to see is the fact that I am watching a live stream or a YouTube video or anything of the sort. Slam. There are times when I just vigorously slam that thing. Going to watch the Nintendo Direct? Not on this stream, I'm afraid. as previously mentioned, I don't have anything set up to do it, so... It's also not a major Nintendo Direct, but like I said earlier, I watched the Nintendo Directs privately with a friend, so... The major ones, anyway. This isn't a major one, so we're just sort of doing it on our own, or at least I'm doing it on my own, but I'm not going to stream it. Because nothing is set up to do that. But, I will watch it after the stream. Hopefully we get Skylar game. Probably won't. I mean, there's really only one game that I'm hoping for from that Direct. And you know what? I'm not even going to say what it is because I don't want to jinx it. But I also think it's extremely unlikely at this point that we will get that particular game. And no, it's not a Nintendo title because it's a Nintendo Direct partner showcase. It is not a actual Nintendo Direct. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That won't be in the Direct. It is a partner showcase, not for first-party games. Paper Mario TTYD will most likely not get a mention. I won't say it's impossible, but it is extremely unlikely. I will admit though, it has been interesting that Nintendo has been releasing some trailers, and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door has not been anywhere in those trailers. At least to my knowledge. We haven't gotten the trailer since it was announced. And it's also kind of been the same for Luigi's Mansion 2, I believe. Pointless Nintendo Direct. Not really. Like I said, it's a partner showcase. It's got nothing to do with first-party Nintendo consoles. That's basically how the announcements work, so... We're being a bad boy. I wouldn't show it yet. Yeah, that was my line of thinking too. Like, we've had a lot of major releases. I would say. Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2. Because we had Super Mario RPG, that's the game, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Mario vs. Donkey Kong. So we actually had quite a few decent-sized Mario releases in that, like, within the last 6 months, actually, to be honest. Princess Peach game less than a month away. I was gonna say, when is that coming out? Because I have no idea when that's actually coming out. I've forgotten the release date. March 10th. Ah, gotcha. Of course. Fully paralyzed. I figured since we were starting to get close to 11 o'clock here, I should probably start using Sandshrew a bit more so it levels up. Which is why I threw it out there. Of course. Poison Sting. Yay? One level away indeed. About 17 fights that it would need to appear in. I can either expedite the process by simply putting at the lead of my party, or I can continue doing what I'm doing, which is leveling up Abra at the same time. And I kind of prefer that method, honestly. Especially since that there's nothing that Sandshrew needs to be scared of here. They're not using Vine Whip or anything. Vine Whip or Mega Drain or anything of the sort. There we go. Look at that damage. Really? Ugh. So 16 more fights to go. Approximately. I'll take the fact that I can't be affected by anything else, but... Trouble is, the poison does damage slowly. And adds up over time, especially when walking around. About 15 more fights to go. Gonna count them down. It's just like doing those jumps on Super Mario RPG. We never did that, unfortunately. Acid! Yeah, that did even less damage this time. Thanks to the higher levels of Shrew Sand. Abragrew to level 18. And that's 200, so that's... What is that? 14 more battles? Okay. Going off of an average of 100 experience points per battle. I know it's a bit more, but going off of the average of 100 experience points per battle, that's about 11 battles left. Depending on what we face, of course. Must be a speed tie because I do seem to be doing crits. So 10 more battles. Oh no, not my poison sting that I won't be using against you. Yeah, take a slash attack. Ah. Oh, come off it! Really? Right. You deserve to die for that. Thank you, Mew, and thank you for getting that crit. Just to make it a little bit more stingy. Humph. So still 11 more battles. Unfortunately, thanks to that stupid Venonat getting a crit. Pretty sure Sandshrew would have been able to take that too, if it just hadn't been critted. Well, that sucks. Right, 11 more fights to do with Sandshrew. Ish. Can you not put me to sleep? That's just annoying. I mean, to be fair, can you just not do anything? Because anything you do is pretty much annoying. Oh, for Pete's sake, you waited until I was able to move again, and then you put me back to sleep. Ah. Thank you, I suppose. At least you can't put me to sleep again, nice try. But I'm not sure if I would appreciate this or the Paralyze, to be honest. Paralyze would half my movement speed. Which means I wouldn't get the crits. But at least I wouldn't be taking unnecessary damage. Every single turn. So that's what, 10 fights left now? Approximately? Nice try. You can't poison something that's already poisoned. Can use acid though, unfortunately. You can't sleep something that's already poisoned, and down you go. Abracadabra level 19. And that's 9 fights left for Sandshrew. So we'll go one more fight and then we'll have to heal again. Sigh. Not making this easy to level you up, Sandshrew, but it's not really your fault. Yay, grinding. I was gonna say, if this thing uses acid on me, I'm done for. So what, we're down to 8 battles now, I think? Only got in like 3 or 4 battles before Sandshrew needed to heal again. Well, I don't think we'll be planning any moves tonight. I think we'll just be taking... We'll just be heading off as soon as Sandshrew gets to level 25. That's fine, we can do some move planning next week. If Garcelle and Abra decide to level up all the way to level 25. And depending on how fast we can get them there. Stun Spore! Alright, well, guess I'm not critting around. this time, but at least I'm not going to take any damage from poison either, so I might actually stay alive a little bit longer. Does mean that the critical hits will slow down dramatically, but still. Might actually last a bit longer now. It's what, 7 battles approximately? I think? Because now the only thing that's going to be able to damage me is Pokemon using acid. Like that! Thank you for the kind demonstration. I appreciate that so much. How's this for a kind demonstration? You're dead. 6 battles, approximately? You know, just because you can use acid doesn't mean you should. You got this, Skylar. Critical hit! There we go. Oh no, they've wisened up. They've realized that that I'm not taking any damage and they've started using acid. They stopped using the poison attacks and started using all they stopped using all the powder attacks and they started using acid and spamming it now because they know for a fact that I can't attack them. Unfortunately, that's gonna be an L on that one, and I'm gonna have to fly back. Don't use acid. Alright. I've noticed that whenever I jump over that ledge, I don't get the little sound effect that plays when you jump over ledges. It's interesting. Every single time tonight, that has not happened. And I wonder if it's because, like, I'm going to it too quickly or something. Like, the music doesn't... Like, the music's still kicking in, so it doesn't play the sound effect over the music or something like that. I don't know. And it's like, yeah. I also wonder if it's a problem with the cables or something like that. Oh, bloody poison powder again. Because, I do know for a fact that like, when I'm streaming classic consoles like this, for some reason, one of the audio cables doesn't quite work. So, like, I get no left audio, I only get right audio. So it could be that as well, but I'm not sure. Because I thought these games were only stereo and... Well, not stereo, mono. But maybe it's not set to mono. That could be causing it. Level 25! It was 1 battle away. You've got to be joking. Alright, well, you'll finally level up. You can stay down there at the bottom of the pack, I think. Alright, let's fly back to the Pokemon Center then, and we'll take a save. And also, just because I can, let's... Yeah, see, I got the sound on mono. I mean, it played there. I mean, it's playing fine. That's interesting. So it might be because the music's, like, just kicking in or something like that. It has to be. That is so weird. Yeah, I know, right? It must be because I'm doing it so quickly and the music hasn't had quite a chance to kick in yet. Yeah. It has to be that, right? But then it's fine if I... Okay. It played that time. That's so strange. Anyway, weird. Let me go and save just in case I didn't before. Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight for Pokemon Yellow version / Pokemon Stadium. Next week, we've got to grind and get Garcelle and Abra up to level 25 as well, and then we will need to figure out, not just what moves we're going to teach them, what levels I'm going to raise them up to. Like, I've heard some strategies being like, hey, you should raise Abra all the way up to level 30, and then it will just sweep. But from my experience, Abra is not even a glass cannon. It's worse than a glass cannon. What's one step worse than a glass cannon? It's almost like an icy spear or something. I don't know. It's a great stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Crimson. So, yeah, if you're looking for more Pokemon Stadium / Pokemon Yellow action, we will be playing this next week on Wednesday night, as always. The rest of the stream schedule for me will be Monday night. I don't know, because we finished Super Mario RPG, and I have no idea what I'm gonna play, and I'll probably decide at, like, the 11th hour, oh, this is what I'll play. Because that's normally how it goes around here. And then on Tuesday night, of course, we'll be back at it with more Spyro 2 Ripto... Well, not back at it. We'll be playing more Spyro... We'll be playing more Skylar's Spyro Year of the Dragon, where we will be starting off Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, also known as Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer. Huh, I said that around the wrong way. I was supposed to say Gateway to Glimmer and then say Ripto's Rage, because Gateway to Glimmer is the version that we got. Anyway, translations. But yeah. So, that's basically it. That's all I've got to say. I don't really have anything to announce. If you haven't seen the Pokemon video that has gone live on YouTube, my link is in the description below. Go and check that out so that you can understand what is going to be happening within the next couple of weeks. Because I was hoping to get a little... I was hoping to have this entire team leveled up by now, and it's just not happening, so... Oh well, it is what it is. This is Stream Skylar, have a good one. You too, Flyer, thank you so much for coming in. That is a mood. I did! Alright, let's see if we can find someone to raid. I can close all those tabs now about certain Pokemon that I was trying to obtain. Where are we dropping? Huh, that's the only Fortnite joke I'll ever make. Where are we going? Have a good night, my dude. Thank you, Crimson. You have a good day. Enjoy work as best as you can. Let's go to Foxy Dog, and I think they're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Let's go over there. Just wait for this ad to finish up. Oh, and it's a long one too. Lovely. Gotta love those ads, man. I shall try. Have a good one. You too, Mars. Thank you so much for coming out. Alright, here we go. Have a good night, everybody. And I will see you all next time. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Another ad. Alright, hang on. Good night, Sky. Oh my god, Duck. Good night, Duck. You have a good night, too. Or a good day. Alright, there we go. Alright, good night, folks. I will see you all next week.